Good morning, family. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Wanted to hop on here and just say thank you so much for your prayers. My husband is okay. For those of you that didn't see my post, my husband was working nights last night, and he was headed over to another job, and this woman came over into his lane, so he got into a wreck. But the good thing is, the company truck that he is in is very big and heavy, so it just messed up his rim. But the woman who came over into his lane and hit him, I mean, her car was destroyed. But thank God above, everybody was okay. She will probably be sore for sure. But my husband, you know how that works in larger trucks like that. I mean, they hardly feel anything. But when I got the text, I just got into a wreck, automatically your mind just goes to the worst possible scenario. You know, that he might have been upside down, you know, hanging in a seatbelt or something. You never know. So I wanted to talk about that this morning because I want you guys to understand how important prayer is and how effective it is. I know it always just sounds like a cliche. Prayers, pray to God, pray. We hear it all the time, right? And a lot of the times when we're praying, we don't feel like that He is hearing our prayers or that He's answering them. But think about this. I know for a fact when we get up there, He's going to show us all of the times that we have prayed for something or over somebody or prayed over our house or whatever it is, something that we have prayed for, whether it be protection over a family member or protection over our children or protection while we're driving or protection over our home, or just, I mean, anything. I mean, I know I'm talking about protection because of, because I always pray that God keeps my husband safe. And I guarantee you, because of your prayers and the things that you pray over, the people that you pray over, I guarantee you there are multiple times that you have, by your prayers, stopped an accident, or stopped an intruding, or stopped stopped something. Your prayers have on multiple occasions been effective. And so I just want you to know that I know a lot of times we're praying for things and we're asking for things, and a lot of times, when we're praying, it feels like He's not listening or answering, and we always feel like they're just empty prayers, and that we get really discouraged a lot of the time. But I want you guys to remember, I can guarantee you that there have been multiple times that prayer has been so effective and you've stopped multiple things from happening. And I want to leave this video. I want to tell you guys about something real quick. So I'm just parking in our parking lot. I got a backup camera. I don't even use it, okay? I want to tell you guys about 2 years ago, I came across this random Facebook video, right? And, Facebook used to be all fine and dandy, but now it's ate up with a bunch of garbage. But I had seen this awful video of this little girl. She was a teenager. And she had went live on Facebook, and I guess she was contemplating suicide. I guess she had it in her mind that she was going to do it. And so she went live, and she was talking about just how everything was going wrong, and telling her parents, I'm sorry, and that just all kind of stuff. I mean, you could tell Satan just really had a strong hold on her. And I guess the live video went on for a really long time. And long story short, she placed the video in front of a tree and hung herself live on Facebook. And I remember seeing that video years ago, and I was so affected by what I had seen. I went into a quiet place, and I just, like, God had completely put it in my spirit that somebody out there, because a lot of the times God asks us to pray for people, or just pray for people when we don't even know who we're praying for. And he had automatically put it in my spirit to go and pray for anyone who was contemplating suicide in that moment. And so we had a big garden bathtub at the time, so I just got in the bathtub, and I just like completely closed my eyes. And I remember this from 2 years ago. I went into the most deepest, I don't know if that even makes sense to you guys, but the deepest prayer that I can go into, and I just completely went to battle in that moment for anyone right now. And I remember praying, I said, anyone, God, who there's anyone who is, contemplating suicide right now. There's somebody sitting on their bed right now that has a gun to their head. God, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. And I just went into battle. And there were it just started popping in my mind, the people and what they were about to do. And I didn't stop for what must have felt like an hour. And I know, without a shadow of a doubt, I know for a fact, still to this day, because it still stays with me, I know for a fact that by those prayers, I stopped somebody that night from committing suicide, by praying. So I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement this morning, because I know a lot of the times it feels like God's not answering us or He's not hearing us, but He hears every single thing. And when you're praying for protection over yourself or your family, or you're praying for whatever it is, praying that God gets you from A to Z safely, or not even safety, just anything. There are a lot of the times that you pray, or when you pray over somebody, like if you see somebody on the side of the road, like a homeless person, and you pray over them, or you see somebody who's trying to hitchhike, like a homeless person. I just saw a homeless person the other day that was trying to get a ride to Tennessee. I said a quick prayer, and I said, God, find a way, or I said, let a way come about for that man to be able to get to where he has to go. And there's a lot of times when you do that, it's effective, and by your prayers, God makes it happen for those people. So I just want to encourage you guys this morning. I always pray protection over my husband, and I truly believe that He was watching over him last night, and watching over that woman. Thank God she didn't have a child or anything in the car with her. And then I just prayed protection over his whole job. So I love you guys. I'm going to come back on here this afternoon and go over John, or 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, or John 1, 2, 3. It always sounds weird when I say it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I love you, and thank you for your concern, but he is absolutely okay. I really appreciate my family that I have on here. You guys are like true family to me, and I absolutely love and am very appreciative that I have you guys in my life, and that I have this channel to be able to come on here and just talk to you guys when I need to, and to be able to come on here and encourage you guys. Yeah, I'm going to run in here to work. I will come back on, and we will do some Bible study, okay? All right, talk to you guys later.